boy, this is my longest ever stream. My longest ever stream, bro. I slept on stream.
What did you do? Like, how long was the stream? 12, 14, 10, 19?
Started streaming yesterday at 8 o'clock. Yeah, man, we locked in, bro. And this is 10. I think this is 10. Well, this is the 11th day back to back streaming.
Damn. How you finding it?
I thought at the beginning, I was thinking, how am I gonna have stuff to do every single day on stream? Because even before, I'd run out of stuff to do. But bro, I've just been streaming and stuff just keeps on popping up. Like, yeah, like even playing the game. Playing the game was a random one. Chat told me to play Last of Us time ago. And then I must have just been scrolling through online and I saw it was available on PlayStation Plus for like £2.
Shit.
So I said,
makes sense.
let me just run it.
Makes sense.
Ready to run it. So I was playing it. I've been playing it a couple of days and then it came to yesterday being Friday and I was like, bro, today's Saturday. I don't have anything to do. I don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, so I might as well
marathon
just keep it on.
Yeah, bro. So worst case, I have to run it into Sunday, but I want to try and finish it today. But yeah, bro, it's been cool. It's been cool.
Damn.
Like it's not. I think the whole thing. Like, I know that the meta for streaming right now is just to clip farm and then just post clips to get viewers.
Traction, yeah.
So I'm doing that at the same time, which is working, which is going calm. But I'm also in the whole thing. You know me, like I think how I want to do things that I mean to go on. So it's like I'm gaining nothing monetary wise from doing the longer stream because there isn't anybody like to watch it to see the ads and all that stuff. Like people come and go. However, it's a good it's practice basically.
Because you'd want to be streaming all day.
Exactly. So yeah.
But I guess is it because there's no P's available right now? You can't do the things you'd want to do on stream.
Yeah. Like this is like a quiet period basically.
So let's say I don't know, you've been streaming all week, whatever, and then on your chill days, you'd want to be streaming as well.
I don't think about it. I just think about it as, you know, when you're on the grind, you just, for as long as you're locked in, you just go. Yeah. So it's not like I didn't set out to stream every day. Just locked in.
It just so happens that stream just comes on every day.
Yeah. So if I don't stream I don't stream on Sundays because I go spend the evening with grandma. But like if I don't want to stream on the day or whatever, if I'm busy, then it is what it is. But it's that whole thing of, it's like, let's say like you're playing football, you're training, you just show up every day. You just show up, and then if a day comes about where you're busy, like so be it. But then the next day, you're back to it. That's what it is.
Damn, man.
So it is, man. So yeah, bro, we vibing.
I'm bustling, man.
Yeah. What are you been saying?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just training, fam.
Yeah. Are you feeling fit?
Yeah, I'm feeling solid, man. Yeah. I had a couple of trials have started, whatever. It was crazy. So I had a preseason trial last week Saturday for a team called like Bulldog FC in it, and then didn't go training on the Tuesday because I was training for another team, whatever. I turned up on the Thursday. Gaffer's like, "You're seeing like, come let me chat to you for a bit. Like how do you think Saturday went?" And I was like, I think I done alright, but kind of disappointed because I didn't do my thing in it. Yeah. And then he was like, "Oh well, listen, let me tell you something. So the winger that you were marking, I wanted to sign him, and then when I spoke to him, he said that he just got his extension at Sunderland."
Wait, when you was playing, was he cutting you up? Like,
I had no idea. No, he wasn't coming up. I'd say it was a 2-2. Like he didn't beat me. Yeah. But he did cut. Like he was left-footed playing on the left wing. Yeah. And he did cut in one time. Yeah. He didn't shoot with his right foot, but he cut in edge of the box.
But was it showing like he was levels above you?
Nah.
So like you didn't even know.
Bro. Gaffer was like to me, "Yo, like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you had him in your back pocket. Everybody else thought that you had him in your back pocket." I was like, "No, I appreciate that. Thank you very much." Is that red? Like I knew from minute 5 I wanted to sign you this, that, and the third. I was like, cool. And then like, so like, with your situation, I was like, I'm trialing here, I'm trialing there. Well, look, we want to sign you. We ain't getting money until September, but listen, like, I want you that bad. Yeah. Give me a number.
Yeah, I get what league are they?
They're 5 leagues below. They're like Izmir and South, so Bulldog FC.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, like step 5. Yeah. Step
Yeah.
5. So he was like, yeah. So like, what's your situation? I was like, cool. And then he's like, alright, well look, we need to get this decision wrapped up. Train today, see what happens. Whatever, cool. Train, cool team, nice, whatever. At the end of training, he's like, so look, we really want to sign you. We loved you today. You're fit, you're strong, blah, all of that bullshit. But we need you to make a decision by Saturday. I was like, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah. Wait, what's stopping you from making it? Is it that you just going around seeing opportunities?
Exactly, because on the Tuesday I trained with another team,
Yeah.
and this team, Bulldog, whatever, they're like 50 minutes away. Decent team, but they finished like bottom quarter, So, but then new team, new management, new structure, everything like that.
Yeah.
But they're cool players, but there weren't too many like cold players. Cool. The other team that I've trained, 15 minutes away. They finished about mid-table, just above mid-table. They're pushing to get promoted.
Same league.
Yeah, same league, but higher. And then when I went to the training on the Tuesday, there were probably about 4 or 5. Like there, I saw a lot more quality in it. Saw a lot older players, smart players, a few tech men, some young uns, young G's, whatever. Cool. So see, then I was like, shit. Okay, so what do I do? I've only done one training session with these men. They haven't seen me. They haven't offered me. So I was like. So then I spoke to the gaffer for this other team. I was like, yo, like, listen, just been offered. I know you haven't seen me, but I just need to know what the situation is. So I know my chances, blah, blah. So we got to talking, whatever. And he said, look, come down Tuesday, and if we like you, then we'll just sign you on the spot.
Okay.
And
But what's the chance you playing though?
No, like signing as in starting, if that makes sense. Like signing as in to be a starter. Because I already told him in it. Because obviously I've been offered to start. There, like the only way I'm coming to you, man, is if I'm starting type shit. So I said, yeah, train. Just give us one more session to see you. Because obviously I've done well. That's why he's like, we want to see you. But I haven't, and I knew it as well.
Yeah.
I haven't balled out yet type shit.
Yeah.
So we got So Tuesday, got that training session. See what won, do my thing, and then you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the work, man. That's it. Just do the work. Do the work, and then we see what happens, man. See how things play out.
And then we ball out. And then I've got one more trial with a team in the league above.
Yeah.
Early July. So that one's again is going to be a trial game.
But if you sign, then are you still able to go?
I don't know. Like both managers were saying, look, Shea, you're good, but we don't know if you're that good. So I think at bare minimum, I'm just going there to see, what does that level look like? Like how far away am I there now?
Yeah.
If I'm not, why am I not there?
Yeah. But a lot of it is like being in that environment. Like, you get better from training at that level. Like being around that, you're always the temporize. Would you ever? Wait, did you come to the thing with me?
Yes, I did. Hastings.
Was it Hastings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hastings. Yeah, do you remember? When we first went to Hastings? Like the tempo there, way higher.
The sharpness,
way
energy
higher.
levels.
But then you're going there a couple of times and you kind of get into it. But you need to show that you have the ability to keep up. Yeah.
But like I agree with you. Like I definitely agree with you. But obviously I've never really had Hastings is probably like a good level setter.
Yeah.
But I've never really had the ability to be like first hand myself, my environment to be like, okay, this is what it looks like. And then once I do the game, I'm like, okay, this is the level.
Yeah.
When I come back to this team, like I'm basically, I kind of got set the standard.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play and move like it's my team. I'm like, I need because I think football is really good at that. Like when somebody actually wants to like be better, nobody's gonna look at you like, bro, like what are you doing? Like in school, like when you're doing the most, people like, what are you doing? Like, what are you making us do extra? What type of shit?
But people there because people are trying to make a career, man.
People
are trying to get paid, so the people are more serious at those, at the non-league levels.
Exactly. So that's the plan. So see what the standard, see what the tempo, how far away I am, how out of my depth or in my depth I am, and then it's more about actually it's just because I haven't played in X amount of years and nobody knows who I am. So then what's more important is maintaining this level and then just getting clips to online on Twitter and them thing there to get picked up during the season. Or am I that far away that I need to wait for next season?
Well, at the end of the day, you need to be playing.
Agreed. But then it's like, realistically, what's the timeline to get into that next league? Do I have to win the league with this team and play with this team? Or actually, am I good enough? It's just that nobody knows who I am, so get clips, play, and then I can move this season, or actually, you know what, I need to play an entire season to get the sharpness back, and then I can, you know.
I feel like it's the at the end of the day, it's the play. Like you gotta be training or playing matches on a regular basis so that you have that sharpness. So that when an opportunity does come, you are at least then you're at your sharpest you can be. Like
Correct.
you're in your form.
Correct.
So then you can meet the opportunity.
Correct. And then it's just figuring out, am I that far away that it's just better for me to wait for the opportunity, or am I already there and actually I just need to go get it?
You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose by going and exposing yourself to these players. Like, bro, there's so many clubs.
Correct. I mean, top that. Hey, you know who I saw? Remember Ade?
Yeah. He signed for. Last time I saw him, he signed for West London, Brentford. Barnet. Barnet. That's it. Oh, what? He's still at Barnet now.
He just got signed to another League Two team.
Yeah.
This season.
What, loan or signed?
Signed.
Fair.
That's it. It's alright.
Where'd you see him?
It's on. I just saw it on my Twitter page.
Oh, okay.
Like Twitter. Yeah. Somehow my algorithm just knows, innit?
It just man. It's just showing you, bro. It's showing you got work to do. You got work to do.
I promise you, the last I'd say 2 months, me and Liam have been talking, and the amount of people that we've been seeing, some of the boys that I went to college with are National League. Some of the boys that I went to college with, League One. Some of the boys I went to school with, League Two, Conference Prep.
I'm saying it as well. Like even all the people that I used to play football with, like when I first started, we're talking 10 years ago. Like a lot of them, even if they're not pro, they're at good level in the league. Good level,
like National South.
Yeah. But it's just they never stops.
Correct.
Like, it's like the dream to be pro does kind of fizzle out, but you still kind of fight, so you still just end up playing somewhere
in that environment.
But remember back then, playing like Isthmian wasn't like, it was nothing. It was just like the highest level amateur you could kind of play at. You might get like £100 or whatever, but now it's like even Isthmian, because after Isthmian then you got conference. So it's like even Isthmian. There's respect there now.
Well, depends who you speak to in it, because like obviously if I'm trying to play full-time football, Isthmian is.
It's still not full. Well, some teams are. Some teams.
Not Isthmian. It's Conference South is step 2 where you get the 50-50, where some teams are full-time. Some teams are 3 to 4 days. And then the league below is like some teams are 3 days, 2 days, etc.
So you still get paid. I remember. What was the team I was at? What was the last team I was at? Sittingbourne. That was like, I think it was like 100 or something, just for being on the bench.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know where they were at that time.
They were lower.
I'm pretty sure they were step 4 or step 5.
It was Isthmian South.
I think they were step 4 or 5, because I know they were in the same league as like Erith, Bearsted, Margate, Ramsgate, like them. I think it was like step 4, step 5.
That's the level that you train a couple times.
And budget as well. The other thing that I'm starting to realize.
Yeah, like, some teams don't have any budget. Some teams do.
Yeah, man. But that's the game, man. That's the game. So yeah, man. I'm just trying to get back into it, get back into my sharpness. But I'm feeling strong. Like I was looking at some of my stats. Like I'm actually surprisingly, I'm faster now than I was before my injury, which is a bit.
We think that's surprising, but you know when you get a serious injury, it's all the rehab that you do. Is the training. Like you come back fitter after a serious injury.
Which is insane. Because a lot of the training, because my training, I mean number one, fundamentally, my training the last 4 months has been more serious than it was last year. From Jan to April, just more serious now. Because like last year I was like, cool, let's get back into football. Let's you get me. Whereas at the injury, I was like, wait, I can never play football again. Like that's possible. So I was like, now I got. There's something like, because you know what you could live without it. You kind of then be like, okay, now I know what my all actually looks like, and what I was doing. Like I was trying, but it wasn't my all, bro. It really wasn't. And it's very, to be fair as well, a lot of it was it wasn't football specific as well. Like it was fitness specific, and it was like, fitness and mobility specific, but it wasn't.
But now you're learning. Now you're getting more exposed to I don't just trying to be how the pros are.
Mm.
Like how much of your time now is on football? And your attention.
Most of my attention than my time
Mm.
because there's only so much time I can train either by myself or with a team. But even when I'm not training, I'm like researching and So most of my day now is spent like pretty much just improving my workout program, my training program, my technical program, or it's executing that training session, or it's looking at kind of my diet, tweaking. Okay, how did I feel? Okay, it's actually my muscle endurance versus my aerobic capacity and the VO2 max, and understanding the difference, etc. Pro level, R level, etc., etc. So yeah, it's a lot. Like I'm going into I'm going under the hood in it.
What about like watching?
Yeah, I spend not a lot, but a lot, because obviously, again, there's only so much you can watch before you're just watching more than you actually play.
No, but if you're doing, let's say, because you can train, let's say you train twice in a day. Outside of that, and then you've got your other like work bits. It's like the other time watching football when you can go into matches.
Yeah,
like
agreed.
just seeing.
Yeah.
It's like you're constantly feeding your brain.
Correct.
That, and especially that if you're seeing like the high level. Let's say you're watching football, like watching training sessions with the pros. Because like, things that I do, that if I'm watching that stuff, I'm paying attention to how they strike the ball. I'm paying attention to their technique, the sharpness, and then that stuff. When you come to like when you're in training and stuff, and you're told to do a drill, it's like the image of how the professionals do it is in your head.
Correct. But what I've found is the more I've gone to watch the games like in person and being around the environment, I tend to not watch online as much because I've seen the difference. Like watching it online can sometimes be misleading. So like I was watching a lot of kind of game highlights at like step 2, step 3, step 4, and I was looking at one of the step. Like I've been watching a lot of step 4. I was like, no, this is light work, easy. I went
you gotta see it. I
went to watch step 4. I shit you not, I was trembling.
Yeah,
I was trembling, bro. Like.
You see things getting zipped. Yeah, people are way bigger than they look online.
They're way bigger. Yeah. The zipping, and the annoying thing as well is because a lot of the things that you watch online, they're all highlights, innit? You don't watch the boring bits. You only watch like you watch like the 30 seconds before the goal, but you don't watch the 10 minutes on that guy never lost the ball once. That guy never overhit a pass.
Or the transitions, the moving, the communication.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't hear no communication. When you're watching it live, you hear no comms. But live, it's constant. It's constant talking.
But I've also seen some errors as well. Like, you know, I went to watch a team, Berkhamsted. They just got promoted to one league below National South. And like one of the right backs, he was okay, but like he was, you know, attacking, touches forward, whatever, but he never tracked back. Like he never tracked back. But obviously, you know, when you're looking online, they're like, yo, like, and he got, I think he got either manager's player or player's player. I think it was one of the two without that, right? But then if you're just constantly watching stuff online and looking at one of these blog posts, you're like, yeah, as a right back, I always have to track back, but not necessarily type shit. But yeah, a lot of it, a lot of research, a lot of highlights, and obviously when I'm trying to change positions, a lot of things like turning on the back foot, positioning and turns and whatever, I'm looking at that and then replicating and training, and then doing it again. Like
just being obsessed, man.
Bro,
and it's a natural session.
Yeah, man.
You just every single day.
Yeah, it's literally. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you say what I spent, it's football. It's Call of Duty.
So, are you still been playing? Have you ranked up?
Not really playing. I watch, like I've just come to the conclusion that like I like to play.
Yeah.
I'm good at the game, but I'm not good enough to where I want to be and it's enjoyable. So I'm just like, it's not worth it. Because like I could get to platinum comfortable, but then once I'm at plat, then I get smoked. Yeah. And then it's like, now it's not fun anymore.
That's what you gotta learn. You know, because you watch the pros a lot. You gotta watch these TikTok Call of Duty boys, but like these lot, they could play. The streamer COD players.
Yeah, no, as the streamer CODs are
like they can play. I be learning stuff from them.
But for me, it's like with COD, COD is, maybe this is a little bit more arrogant. COD is more of the thing that's like, I only like it so much as I'm good. Like I don't want to learn how to be better. You know what I mean? Like if this is as good as I am,
Yeah.
I'd rather not play.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Whereas with football, it's like if this
Yeah.
is good as I am, that's not that nah, I can't let
It's
that
not good
run.
enough. Yeah, you get better.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
like
wanna get better.
hands down. Whereas COD is like
I guess it's a life thing because like you do football like as a living.
yeah.
So
But yeah, nah. So I just pack that. Plus, you know, quote unquote God willing, you know, if I make it, I'd rather spend that time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah. Nah, I
So
hear you,
yeah,
bro.
man, so literally yeah. So now I'm just watch COD videos,
Yeah.
watch football, bang gym, go training, sleep, spend time with the family.
The life, man.
That's
It's
it. Man.
it's crazy. It's how you want to be spending your days, but now it's like add money to the equation. So now you can increase the quality of everything that you're doing, but you can also just do what you want outside of that in those gaps.
It just has to be like valuable
Mm.
in the sense of because like obviously it's everything I want to be doing, but 80% of the population can do that too.
Mm.
That's why there's no money in it. You know what I mean? So what I what I'm just searching for or needing to do in my day has to be a little bit more unique, a little bit more bespoke, a little bit more desirable that
Yeah.
something, someone, somewhere, somehow then pays for
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah. You gotta find your money maker, man.
Zimmy.
Gotta find your money maker.
That's the objective, man. Whereas you,
Yeah.
what's the day to day?
It's literally like I wake up. I wake up. By the way, nobody knows
Got you.
what I told you. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. I wake up. I'll edit. No, I wake up. Yeah, I wake up. Edit clips from the day before. Go mosque. Cook. Chill out. And stream. Like that is literally the days right now.
Mm.
Like, that's literally the days.
How do you find it? Do you find it like it's repetitive? It's a chore.
Nah,
It's,
bro.
it's,
Nah. Like, I'm so. It's one of them when you get in that mode. When you get in that mode where it's like, no, this is what you want to be doing. You're working towards something. You don't really, not really concentrating too much on the result. You just focus on what you need to do every single day. Like that is, I feel like that's just the best mode to be in.
mm,
And you're just kind of just going through the motion. You're just on go mode,
mm-hmm.
and then they'll come little pockets where you see rewards. Like I had one TikTok, not yesterday, day before. I posted. I think right now it's on. Let me see what it's on. Actually, let me get up here. Like I had one TikTok the other day, and let's see what it's on right now.
How you gonna understand that?
How you gonna understand?
Oh, it's on basically half a mil. Like so, it's these little things. They will come up, and then they're the things that push you forward. It's like, nah, okay, keep going. Like the little pockets of
70K followers as well. Give me some context. Is that where you want to be? Is that
nah. Like I need all of my videos to be clear. I need all my videos to get to the K.
Okay.
Like you see, like there's some videos here that still. So basically, what's happened is that videos that the algorithm like will get views, but if it's if it's just me, it's nothing to do with the algorithm and all that stuff. Then it just gets the limited reach. I want to get to the stage where people are like coming in for my videos, like they're coming in for me. So that's the way to get that community. But it's just I know that I'm being a bit more intentional playing the game of at the end of the day, you get more views, you get more exposure, you get like the community builds, basically. So it's like just playing that
You
game
get
of
more views, you get more exposure, the community builds.
So it's like the more people that see your stuff, the more people that see your stuff, the more people there will be to stay. Let's say 100 people see your stuff and like 2 people stay from that. So it's like you just gotta keep on.
Where did you get the number 2 from?
I'm just saying like an example.
Okay.
So it's like let's say 100 people see your stuff and like 2 people stay. So it's like just keep on showing it to more and more people, and then it will stay, and then eventually the small amount of people that stay like gets bigger, and it gets to a point where you're getting enough consistent returning viewers that it now starts to play into the algorithm because views lead to more views. It's like now you've got views that are people that come in there just for you. So it's like my pool of people that come and like every single thing that I do just for me is still too small for the algorithm to go every single thing Shea posts we push it out because people want to see it.
Mm.
So I'm still like I'm not there yet. So I'm playing that game at the same time of the whole bit, like doing clips to get stuff out, to like get more eyes on, but at the same time because I'm thinking more long term with it. At the same time, still mixing in the bits that are like just me.
So that is viral clips plus Shea clips.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Basically, just blending it in. But yeah, bro, it's a difficult period, but it's a necessary period. The period I'm in now because I can't do anything that I would want to do. Like the stuff that I want to stream, the things that I want to do on a day-to-day basis, like I can't do them. So it's like now I'm in a pocket of like a quiet period. I can't do what I want to do, but I can't stop streaming. So this right here is the whole like. This is the ground. This is the groundwork. This is where I'm being forced to be a bit more intentional with playing the game, rather than playing my game. Of I make quality content, so people come in, like people tune in. Cause yeah, like I was doing like quality content, people tune in, and then nothing, flatline.
Because of it.
Yeah, and then quality again, and then flatline, quality again, and flatline. But it's like I need to quality, and then kind of day to day, and quality, day to day. I just have to stay consistent.
And is it working? I guess.
So far, yeah. I think this week, where did I start? I think I've gained like 20 followers on Twitch in the past week. Obviously, got TikToks that are doing better. Instagram clips are getting more views. So yeah, but it's like it's literally been hasn't even been 2 weeks. It's Saturday. Like tomorrow, it would have been 2 weeks of like being like this. So that's also the thing. Like we kind of we want everything now. I was in 2 weeks, bro. like catch me in like 3 months of consistency kind of thing. Let's see where we're at.
What's been your longest like streaming streak?
Back to back. I don't know.
Or would you have to go a while back to know that?
Yeah, I don't know. Cause I don't aim to stream back to back. Like there'll be days missed. Yeah.
Because like it was more so just because you know how you said it's only been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks of like what? As in back to back streaming? Or?
Yeah, back to back. But not just. I'm not just talking streams. I'm talking just output and like let's say I don't stream, I need to be posting clips. It's like there just needs to be just work has to be done towards that mission like every day. Like there's no reason for a day. Like I can't be having a day off. Like I can't afford to have a day off. Like I want I want this to work.
You're a freelancer.
Yeah.
There's no days off, man. We're not 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. Like when you're a freelancer, you're 24s 7, like 365 type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you'll rest when you.
I rest when you reach a threshold
or a milestone. Or
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, milestone.
Some shit. Yeah, we'll rest for like 3 days and then we go again.
And you come back to it.
But when it's the life, it's man.
Yeah, until we're there and we've achieved. What can you do? But stay locked. That's it. This foot can't come off the gas. Because like that conversation that we had is getting to that point, bro. Like time is just flying, and I just want to achieve. I just want to achieve. We can only blame ourselves.
It's so diabolical, man.
Yeah, we can only blame ourselves, and I can't completely stay in myself that I have consistently put in the work needed to achieve the things that I want to achieve. I can say I've done it in spells. But I can't say I've consistently never stopped. So I was even saying to Chat the other day on because we was watching one video and they were talking about US versus UK kind of work rate in the content world, and I was like, with all of the US creators, you'll see from day one, let's say a YouTuber, every single week minimum a video since day one, never stopped, no matter what's going on. Whether they got food to eat or not, video was put out. Whereas for us it'll be, we'll put that work in and then something will happen with life,
Break
so we
off.
have to take a back step,
For certain.
and then we return when things are good again. But it's like the grind has to continue no matter what happens. It has to continue, and that's the only way you eventually have your breakthrough.
Type shit.
So
Well, to be fair though, it's also on the types of individuals themselves, because there's a lot of people that post consistently, but that consistency isn't on a case of because you have to be consistent, but rather it's a no, I just want to post consistently, everything else be damned.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That kind of thing. And sometimes you taper off because you're not getting that feedback on, you're not getting a viral vid,
Mm.
you're not getting the likes, you're not getting the attention, etc.
Yeah.
Number one. And then obviously then number two is also that kind of the exposure from a US to UK perspective. Like we always put that argument on, you basically
That's way
US streamers have access to an entire continent of the same culture. Whereas we have basically just the UK. Like we have no access to Europe. Fundamentally. So that's why
The culture is different.
And the culture is different as well. Yeah, like the UK aren't trying to big you up. You know what I mean?
It's only now that the UK is starting to put more respect on content because they see how much money everybody's making from it. But it's still a thing of it's just some small pocket of people. Whereas you go to America and it's not hard to find somebody to go and collab with, basically.
Bro, try like the amount of different types of things that I've tried to look at, from a content perspective, either this type of video, and then I'll put UK because I want to see it from a UK perspective. Barely anyone. You type it in, all Americans.
It's not a culture,
them
innit?
there,
It's not a culture.
YouTube, Twitch. Well, I don't know so much about Twitch because I'm not a Twitch guy, but YouTube very. To be fair though, I've TikTok. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, UK hold it down with TikTok. But I ain't doing nothing, man.
There's space for TikTok. I guess the
the money's not in TikTok. There is money in TikTok, but it's just for exposure.
But I say it like this though, because number one, the UK, I know for a fact, fuck with TikTok. Number one in TikTokers, right?
Yeah.
But I know also the UK fuck with YouTube. But then they only fuck with certain types of YouTube. So
but it's only the people because there isn't much there's a pocket of names for YouTube that people they say because I know loads of people who watch YouTube, but the only YouTube they'll watch is remember the Foot Asylum days. Basically everybody that goes on Foot Asylum or on JD or Beta Squad or Sideburn. But there's loads of UK YouTubers, but people don't watch
the UK. I've started to see a lot more of these podcasters.
I've
started to see the UK
because the UK is
shows.
not entertainment central. It's Yap Central.
It's Yap Central, you know.
Yeah, man. UK isn't entertainment.
Like these two light skinned brothers, are they filthy fellas. Is that them?
Oh yeah, filthy. No, Shits and Gigs.
Yeah,
that's ways light skin and dark skin.
Yeah. Let me not talk, but yeah.
Yeah.
You get me?
Everything is Yap Central. So that's the UK. That's the UK culture.
Yeah.
So
me, it's lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Not even lifestyle. It's the lights, man. It's the
shot. Yeah, you're America.
man.
America. But I think on the whole work thing though, it's not just with content. I think just in general. But that whole you can be consistent, but the whole because people say let's say you go 100 days doing something. You can go 100 days just banging your head at a wall and it doesn't work, but there's two sides. There's more parts to that pie. It's not as simple as just show up, be consistent, work hard. You also have to evaluate, have checkpoints. And it's if you do all of this along all of that, then you're almost guaranteed to succeed because you're putting in that work. You're evaluating as you go along. As you evaluate, you get exposed to more, you learn, you adapt. It's just, at the end of the day, just just don't stop until you get, and we see it. If you use football example, like you said, you're seeing all your boys from way back. Look, this is 10 years later. They have been chasing this dream since then, since before. They might not be pro, but a lot of them are living good now at that level because they were chasing this big dream. They've never stopped. Because I know loads of boys who have fallen out. They might have dropped to Sunday League. They might have gone to non-league back when like non-league wasn't really getting paid. They work full-time jobs and still train twice a week and still play their games, but they still stuck at it. And then all it takes is they're getting better, they're getting exposed. Something happens in the football world, things start to filter down a bit more. Opportunities come up. Before you know it, you're in a national league team.
Just like that.
It's like,
And most of it, like I agree with you. But it's a lot of it also. A lot of it probably stems from not a case of if you work hard, you will be rewarded. Rather, it's a case of I am obsessed, therefore I will do whatever it takes.
yeah. Yeah.
I think that's where
But it's like you can't blindly do it. There's so much emphasis on the evaluate and learn as you go along.
No, correct. No, but you will do whatever it takes, and whatever you need to do, whether you need to evaluate, whether you need to have a strategy, whether you need to have a plan. That all comes after. That all.
But you got to show up. You got to do the actions.
From origin, from sources. Do you really want it or not? Because if you don't really want it, but you tell yourself, but for me to get it, I need to work hard. That's when your original example of you do the 100 days things, and then you're like, actually, maybe not, because I haven't got feedback, and then you pick it up and you start again. You pick it up, you start again. Once you've already said to yourself, nah, I've got no choice. It's either this or death.
Yeah.
It's really this or death. Not because it looks nice, not because I want to be famous and I like no. Like this is all I've got.
Yeah.
And then you deal with the rest of the thereafter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all of that then comes later. And a lot of life then, what I start to see is then that you start to see the litmus test between those that have sacrificed everything, not because they've had to, but because they were just genuinely obsessed with it. Those that just genuinely wanted it, those that were half-hearted, and those that dropped it and then picked it up, and now realize actually, but this is my calling. Even if it's too late, even if I'm too old, no, this is my calling, etc.
Yeah.
And then everything comes after it. And I think I don't know why the US. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, if it's a DNA thing, or they're just more exposed to more optimism, so a lot more take risks. I don't know what it is, but yeah, like the niggas in the US just have it, bro. Because like
it's so great. You know that conversation is coming up loads on social media in the past week. It's come up so many times on people comparing the UK and the US to like work effort.
Really?
And that culture. And I guess obviously I'm not too educated on both sides.
Yeah,
but
we have no context on.
If I'm just talk about from my perspective, from myself, is that there is loads of things that we have. I don't know what the US has and doesn't have, but there's loads of things that we have that make it easy for us to be comfortable. I was talking to one of my friends who is on universal credit, and they literally said there is no point in them getting a job because universal credit pays them enough, and universal credit will continue to pay them. So it's like there's no need for them to get a job.
His back is not against the wall.
Like we don't need to pay if we break our leg.
I've heard some things in the US. Them are cooked.
Bro, I'm hearing in the US, if they break their leg and they need to call the ambulance, they need to. I heard somebody say they have to pay like $2,000 for the ambulance.
Yeah, banks. Just for the call out.
What? Like, and it's stuff like this, and of course, yes, we are a smaller country, so yes, there are there's nicer parts and privileged parts of the US compared to the UK. Like, we're a smaller country, but yeah, if we're just talking on just that simple like base level argument there, yeah, bro, I think we are comfortable. It's like if I do nothing right now, then I will just live like I live a simple, calm life. It's not what I want. I wanna live and have everything and do everything.
And also that behind us, right?
Yeah.
But then also as well in front of us.
Yeah.
There's not too many people that are shown in front of us in the UK that have reached those heights.
Bro, on that note, I was talking to Peter about this the other day. But look at this. How many millionaires are there in the UK?
But again, though,
the number.
No, but again, be careful. Well, not be careful, but again, it's very contextual, right? The size of the UK, like.
But okay, let's niche it down.
No, dude, like,
Bro, in London, there are 215,000 millionaires, bro. 215,000 millionaires. Like, people, like, it's there. It's there to be made.
and the population of London.
Yeah, let's see what percentage, yeah.
Like 4.5.
What is the population of London?
Is that a tweaky take?
8.9 million. So what is that?
10
what percentage of that?
5%.
Is that 5%?
Was that 400,000 millionaires,
Yeah.
right? Or 200,000?
I think it's 200,000. Yeah, 200,000.
8,800,000, 400, about 2.5%.
Yeah, like that's still. Oh.
Okay, let's do America. So what's America's millionaires? Silicon Valley, would that be it? California.
What's the question?
Like how many millionaires are there in California, and then the population?
Millionaires.
I think Silicon Valley is in California. I'm pretty sure.
So 1.14 million.
And then how many population? What is the population?
And then what is the population of California? What? Wait, 39 mil.
So 5%.
So there's more.
Yeah. But again, I see what you're saying.
Well, I'm the one saying is that there's hella millionaires. Like, but we used to because UK isn't as flashy.
For context, I'm not from London. But yeah. No, it's flashy. but this is my point though.
Yeah,
this is my point.
They're not lifestyle.
They're not in front of us.
Yeah.
Like
in America, they are flashy. Like they show when they make money, they show it.
Like there's what like. This is exactly my point.
Do you think if the UK was to be more flashy, more people would be, you could say, motivated to go after it because they see what is there?
I wouldn't say more so on a motivation perspective, but it inspired the possibility, the optimism rather than the pessimism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think I've spoken with a single person who has. He was shown that they have the, how can I say it? It's like being a millionaire is literally impossible. I haven't met very many people in the UK who don't have that mindset.
Like the reach is it's beyond.
Yeah, it's like it's unfathomable to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking people like in their 20s. It's like it's unfathomable to be a millionaire.
And I would say the other thing as well. Like when we are not that smart, but you know how they say the smarter you are, the more depressed, the more alone. The other thing as well is there's a larger population of uneducated people, if I'm not mistaken, in America compared to the UK, obviously, right? Because the population is bigger. Which means then as well is that there are a lot more Americans that are more likely to just be like, of course I could be a millionaire. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Whereas us is like, we're a little bit more realistic. It's very hard to be a millionaire because I don't even know how to make a million. So
I honestly do think it's an exposure thing though, because looking at who there is to look up to, like America being a entertainment industry, everybody come from the ground and they get their millions and they show
it's
it.
Everything, bro.
Like it's so flashy.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
It's sport. It's business. They're the fucking reserve currency, governor. Like it's like the American dream. It's the whole thing. And then you combine that then with the actual people that then kind of show love to you as well. Yeah. Whereas you get me. Whereas in the UK, the exposure it's top down, bottom up, or whatever you want to say. Nice. In the UK, the only ones that believe that can kind of make it bread and whatever is those that already have money, those that are born into wealth.
Yeah.
The middle class,
they've been educated on it.
Eating niggas, them, you get me? Yeah. Like they're the ones, and again, like man, money makes money, and I guess for our social economical status, for us money is way over there, man.
Yeah, way over there.
Way over there. But because I hate it, I deny it, but social media has definitely leveled the playing field. But again, maybe we don't understand it, we don't know how to utilize it, we're not on it enough to get the benefits, whatever. It's leveled it, but then it's also then even expanded the kind of the wealth, like the gap even more. Yeah. You know what I mean? So where do we go from here? Who the fuck knows, man?
Just put that work in, man. Put that work in. Because it's not even about the money. It's more about just life. And you just being able to live a life that fulfills you. And having that freedom to do so. So...
I hear it. But money's part of that.
Yeah, for you, like, yeah.
No, for you as well.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like,
for
10
me,
minutes
yeah,
ago,
for me, for you,
10 minutes
for you,
ago,
I'm talking in general.
I can't make my content because I ain't got the money.
No, that's
so
what I'm saying. Yeah, for me, for you in general, like, but yeah, in
Like-
general, like everybody's different. Like, not everybody cares about the money. Some people just like,
But you,
like look at it. For me, I want the money. I want the money,
Give
so
me
I
my
can do what I
money.
want. Yeah,
Give me my money.
so I
Hey,
can do what I want,
I
basically.
saw this video. Yeah, they said, would you take 11 mil or get introduced or like marry the love of your life? I said,
Give me my money. No, that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. Because would you rather be a loner rich or with the love of your life and average?
like I'm gonna be like it's such a
Because you build a family and everything, but okay, no, there has to be more context there. You live an average life. Your salary never goes above 80K. So you meet the love of your life, your salary never goes above 80K. No, the household salary never goes above 80K.
So what?
Be
So
with the love of your
basically,
life.
you be with the love of your life,
Yeah.
but you stay brokey.
You know, but like you just get like you're a what's it called, rat racer. You're a rat racer. Like you work, you pay your bills, you go on holiday twice a year.
But you see, my
Be with the love
problem
of your
is
life. Yeah.
I don't even know if I could experience love being broke.
No, I hear it, bro.
Like how
the
can I?
the capacity.
How can I open up my genuinely?
Yeah.
How can I open up my heart?
Yeah.
I'm broke.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
Like I'm broke.
You know what? It does go down to the type of person you are. Like I'm the type of person I need to have the freedom. If I've got my girl here and I want to be able to, I see a restaurant on TikTok and it looks nice, I want to go to it. I need to be able to go to it. If we want to be able to go away for a weekend, I need to be able to do that. We want to be able to flipping go to Gravity or to Lane 7
Whatever.
or go out for a movie
There's a little
and
event,
go for
but,
dinner,
like, you
go
get
to an
me?
event. Like it
Drake
costs
is coming to Birmingham.
Yeah.
Why am I seeing his tickets £450? I'm like, nah, I'm good. No, like,
Yeah, like,
if
I
Babe
wanna be
wants
able to do stuff.
Well, obviously she's trying to see Drake.
Yeah.
She's one of my babes. Anyways, but that I agree with you.
Yeah,
Especially
so
like
it's the limitations, man. I can't function with those limitations. Yeah, with such limitations.
But like as I'm like trying to dive deeper into it a little bit more, it's like maybe I've just got it all wrong. Like maybe the obsession and the need for money is where, how can it be wrong? Because like money is required.
Get there,
Like,
get there, and then decide if it's wrong or not.
Like,
like,
do you know what I mean?
Because until you get there,
Like,
it's an irk. Like you're constantly thinking, right? If I had money, then would so like.
But here's my thing though. Like I've known you 7.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
And I have no doubt in my mind that we both, maybe that we both don't, I have no doubt in my mind that we both really, not that we really want money, but we know that the money is the key to free us all. And we have the unwavering desire to acquire that money to, kind of financial freedom, the whole cultural, like trauma, generational wealth. Like we have the intellect. But yet somehow we still haven't arrived. So what has gone wrong? Like what has prevented us? It's been 7 years.
Yeah. Yes, it's the method. It's the lack of education, understanding, the decision making. There's loads. Yeah, there's
lack
loads
of understanding.
Yeah, the
7 years?
decision making. I said, like I said, like if we're looking at the things that I've been on, football for example, bro. I was like football was my first dream. Started playing at 14. Was playing semi-pro / pro level at 16. I was being told constantly by my coach, go play men's football. I'm 16 years old. I'm being told, go play men's football and then work your way up. I didn't want to play men's football. I just wanted to go pro. I wanted to play in the academy. I wanted to be with them, man. So I didn't go men's football. I carried on chasing the academy route. That was the wrong decision because at that point then I'm chasing that, and now I'm starting to get older, and now I get to the stage where I actually need to make money. So now I have to get a job. So now I've got a job, and now I'm just trying to still chase the same dream from down here. And then it gets worse. It gets worse. Whereas had I gone into men's football as a young G, I'm already making that way up. I'm playing men's football as a young G, getting paid, work your way through whatever. Because the ability was always there. So it's like it's that, and it's certain decisions that were made
Okay.
along the way.
But okay, not say that same story again, but keeping that in mind, let's maybe, if we were to say that wrong and right doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
Like wrong and
You
right.
never know that it's ifs and but like they don't exist, innit?
Correct. So
So you never know. But we can only work off of like what's been done, and you evaluate and you look at the other alternatives. And because our reality was the wrong decision. We're gonna be like every week we got a journey in it. Like, every week we got a journey. We're meant to go through what we're meant to go. Because there is also the thing as well. I do think that me personally, every single thing that I've been through, all the ups and downs, and me even still being here today, is still it's already written. Like it's still preparing me for where I'm meant to be. There's loads of things that I am now, the way I think, the way my mind is and everything, that is as a result, like in the good light, as a result of what I have been through. And I'm able to deal with certain things and make certain decisions because of experiences.
correct.
So
Okay.
it's like you can. So I think you just got to deal where you are today and just keep on learning, and you arrive where you're meant to arrive.
Which means then, like, wrong and right don't exist. It's kind of already been written, so like then there's no really point of
There's a balance.
of like wanting anything. It's
Like,
just
yeah.
everything just not as
There
if
there is a balance.
No.
Like you got there's the philosophy. You can't philosophy. Like there is a you gotta chase, but at the same time you gotta accept.
No, because
It's
I'm trying to get to like a very. Of course, it's got to
Yeah.
be very practical, very here and now, and there's no
Yeah.
point saying. I'm not saying everything's written, so let me just sit here and let it unfold, right? Because then we know very real our living reality. If we sit here and just wait for things to unfold, nothing will come.
Yeah.
Like we understand that, right? But I'm just simply saying on a case of, we've been desirous of things, and things haven't come. Okay, maybe things will come in their own time. How long will? Because I don't have another 10 years.
Hey,
right?
bro, like we can't control it. We just keep on putting in that work. Just keep on putting it in, bro. Cause I genuinely believe, yeah. See, when we was in SGS, I genuinely believe if we started doing YouTube first year uni when we first met, I genuinely believe some of us, we would be dead in prison, an alcoholic, like the fame would have done a man. Like I genuinely believe I don't think we would have handled that amount of attention well at that time.
Absolutely.
So it's like everything happens like as it's bro, as it's meant to happen, man.
Do you think you've arrived at the understanding or the discovery of what you were put on this planet to do, or your talent,
Nah.
your unique?
Nah, I'm not living it. I'm not living it yet. But maybe the day will come.
So, no, but like, do you know, like, regardless if you're not living it, like, do you know what it is, or?
No, I have an idea. Because weirdly enough, a lot of the stuff that I think about, like for the future, it plays out in some way eventually. Like, bro, it's even down to like the MMA stuff. I've been wanting to do MMA for so long, and just somehow randomly just got into it, started doing it, and it all just happened exactly like it just flowed. Like I remember I wrote on my vision board. I wrote on my vision board a couple things. I wrote on my vision board like because I don't like put it in pictures, but I write on my notes page. I wrote a couple things of like just how I'd like to be, and I write and I don't look back at it. And weirdly enough, I am on I'm on the track with everything that I wrote originally in some way. So it's like I don't know, just like trying to live that purpose, just trying to just do naturally what feels like the thing.
Mhm.
But but I don't know when you arrive and you go, no, I'm actually living this.
Mhm.
I, uh,
Whatever that this may be.
yeah, it's like you come to your realization like with football, how vested you are in football. Like you stopped and now you're back.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe I think that's as well. It's kind of just paying attention because not everybody's lucky to have a passion. Not everybody's lucky to have something that is like they're naturally drawn towards. So I feel like if you can notice that,
Yeah, I half agree, half don't. Like the end, yes. The beginning, not. Like in the, if you can notice it, I agree. I think we all have passions, man. I think we all have something, but I think it's like I think it's like I think it's more about, do you really want to know? You know what I mean? Do you really want to, like you said, one of
you
your
gotta
friends,
notice
like,
it, innit?
you know what I mean? Like one, like your friend on like kind of universal credit as an example. They're just good with whatever.
Yeah.
Like we'll really just kind of flow with life, and for nothing wrong with that. I remember I was speaking to Scott about this. Some people want to be truck drivers and they take pleasure out of truck driving, and that's them. That's the flow of life. They want to be behind the, you know what I mean? And it may or may not be their talent, but they're okay with it. You know what I mean? And once they've arrived at that place, whether it's engagement, fulfillment, flow state, whatever, they're not really too concerned about that. Find something that I'm cool with and arrival. Whereas like where you put at the end is like, okay, but it's, we don't get, some people aren't lucky enough to notice, to be aware or want to know that part of their passion and who they are, and that's okay. Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Manny.
Yeah, that's okay with it, innit? But yeah, we're just, I guess we're just, I don't know what it is, man. Maybe I individually we're just wired a little bit different. The questions we ask, the way we see the world.
That awareness, but well, you got to act on it.
But it means nothing, man.
He's got to act on it.
It means nothing,
We just got to
man.
get to work. Like I'm tired of thinking about the past. I'm tired of thinking about a past in any way that isn't helpful to the decision I need to make today and the future. There is no point in thinking about why are we not there yet.
What could have been?
Yeah, the only value you take from thinking about that is what do I need to do today going forward? Do it. Like that's simple.
The only caveat I would just add though is, depends on if you've already done it. Obviously, it's not a do it all the time. The only caveat is like, what is like if you wake up in your bed and you're like, I'm still so unhappy. I'm still not where I want to be. Like I'm trying and I just can't figure out what's going on. It's like the question of like kind of what is in my way, what is preventing me, or what has always prevented me. What is it that I can't see? What is
you got to reflect, evaluate.
That little space, that little gap, that tiny little gap there.
Yes, Izzy.
But yeah, beyond that, it's just kind of the here and now, man, and it's not even like the future planning as well. Is like it's getting to that point. Again, not telling other people how to live their life, but individually, it's like I literally wake up and like I'm me. I'm not being told I need to go here. Like if like okay, I need to be here at this time, but I also want to be there at this time. Yeah. And I fuck with that. Like
what you're saying, that's where like how you're living right now. Like you're doing what you want to do as you.
There's a slight caveat, obviously, because yes, I'm living it now, but I still have a slight problem. The slight anxiety of not having enough to sustain that life. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm not living in my own apartment. Doesn't have to be lavish, but I'm not living in my own apartment. So I get to do what I want to do every day, but
you're not completely living. Right. So it's like now there's that. Now are you focused on and doing everything that you can do to sort that stuff out? What are we talking about? We're just talking about, I don't know, we're just talking about life. Like right now we're talking about the whole thing of I don't even know, bro. Like we're just chatting. How would you summarize what we're talking about right now?
Just more, we were just reflecting on our journeys and our passions and identifying our passions and kind of us from football and being where we want to be and doing what we want to do.
Yeah, basically we're talking about like being where you want to be in life and kind of what's stopping you from getting there, how you need to go about it going forwards.
And we were also comparing kind of UK streamers and the US
Yeah.
streamers and the mindset of UK people versus
US people.
Why do so many people in the US get famous and rich and whatever? What's the problem in the UK? And we're kind of breaking it down. That kind of capacity. But yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, like I am kind of doing what I want on an everyday basis. Like I wake up, I get to do what I want, but there's that anxiety of I'm not living by myself. I can't afford to. So there's that money problem. And then you were asking me, so am I focused on making that a reality? I would genuinely say no. The only reason why is because right now, like the I think just maybe the immersion of football is just too great.
But isn't that a part of it? That's a part of the pie.
Yes
You're
and
just
no.
doing what you need to do. Like there's an order of the priorities and what needs to be done for you to get to your end goal. So it's like
correct. However, yeah, but yes, because football, it is possible that football, I could arrive in 3 years' time and I'm now playing full-time football and I can live by myself.
But
right?
So do you want to wait 3 years?
Exactly.
So now it's like, now you are not doing everything to make your reality because yes, you got football, so now you need to add in. You also need to
speed up the time. You see what
yeah,
I mean?
you
Whereas
gotta
at
do both.
this present moment, like yes, I really want that, but that one, I actually right now, what's more important to me is just getting to the highest level in football as possible, as quickly as possible. But the side effect of that, the effect of that, the byproduct is that then I have this daily anxiety of not having enough money to be able to move out, feeling like a disappointment, etc.
Does that make it harder for the like the thing is it's easier to work in an environment that you're comfortable.
No, it doesn't make it harder. It doesn't at the moment. And the reason why I say that, I think it's just generally my circumstance, my situation, in the sense of I'm not getting pressure from my family to say, yo, see, you need to move out tomorrow. Like all of the pressure and anxiety, whatever, comes from my own mind. Yeah. However, when I am then in the zone of football, i.e. doing the research, i.e. going to the gym, i.e. training, my mind goes very quiet.
Yeah.
So whatever anxieties I have outside of football, that it doesn't creep in and leak into football. When I need to do my research, it's not a shit like I'm anxious, life is so shit, whatever, and I can't focus on the research. Research, I'm equally as immersed as playing football. You get me? So that's why I say it's just a byproduct on when I'm not playing football, when I'm driving. When I'm driving from Milton Keynes to London to come and link Shea, I'm like, damn, man, I'm such a failure, man. That's when the mind's, that's what. But right now, it's not hindering my performance, and I need to take my performance to a next level, which requires all of my attention and requires all of my time and my capacity, my focus. So that's why that byproduct is there.
But you said, do you believe in chasing money? So I don't think.
Do you believe in chasing money? Well,
personally.
Well, look,
yeah, you can only answer it subjectively.
At the end of the day, the thing you chase just runs from you, innit? So
yeah, it's not chase anything.
So personally for me, I'm trying to find out what are the moments when money comes to me naturally. What are the moments when I'm without money?
No, but as you're saying, like, do you believe in focusing on money, basically?
If that's your genuine desire, like if you genuinely, like, you don't need to tell yourself, like, I wake up, okay, let's go chase this money today. If you wake up and you genuinely need money, you want money, it's all you can think about, then that's your natural bent, innit? That's who you are. Like, go, like, you don't need me to tell you, innit? But if you're asking me personally, do I do it? No, because there's something more important to me at this moment in time beyond money. If I was in a different situation, my answer would be different. But right now, where my heart goes, where my mind goes, is towards kind of immersion, innit? Towards my craft and not chasing money.
I feel like it's it depends on what you're after. Like, it says, let's say you haven't got basic living standards, then it only makes sense to like you need to chase.
Like
You need to get money. Yeah,
Like,
you need to
very
get money
very
to
practical.
sort out your foundations.
Roof over your head,
Yeah.
food on the table,
But I think
requires money.
in general, I think after basics of living, in general, if you're just trying to like live and achieve stuff, I don't think focusing on money is the thing. I think it's focused on the thing that makes the money to do the thing. Like you focus on the thing that makes the money rather than focus on the money, if that makes sense.
That's the same thing though.
Yeah.
Because then what you're saying is, because then what Izzy would do would be like, okay, so let me just focus on that thing, and then
the money will come. Yeah.
That's the same thing, but you just
I think it's focus on the thing and the money follows. Yes, I don't think you should ever focus on the money. I don't think you should focus on a result. Basically, I think you should focus on a result. I think you should just focus on the process.
What it depends what you want.
Even if you want money, like focus on learning, like learning about money.
That's the same thing. Because that will all lead you right back to, okay, so instead of chasing money, I'll focus on this, and then the money will come.
Do you believe in chasing money? So what do you guys want in life? 3 goals. I want freedom. I want freedom. I want time. I want money, freedom. I want health, and I want.
Hey, you're about to go on to number 4.
Well, money, freedom.
That's 2.
No, that's it. Like the money, freedom.
Like financial freedom.
Yeah, I want financial freedom. I want financial freedom. I want good health, and I want strong relationships with the people I care about. Like, oh, bro.
Oh, cute petite, man.
What's your 3?
What do I want in life? What do I want to achieve in this life, man? Number 1, obviously, figure out what the fuck I'm gifted at. Like, what is my talent? Figure that out. And then I want a yard in the sticks. And then number 3, I guess just a healthy relationship with my peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the three things I want, man.
That's it, bro.
That's it. And then I'm good, man. Like, I ain't trying to be famous. I ain't trying to be everywhere, anywhere. Nah, man. A yard in
Simple
the sticks. Yard in the sticks, my friend.
Simple
my days.
With the gate.
Little gate.
With the gate, you gotta drive about a mile to get to the front door.
To get to the front door, and then there's a little roundabout. And when you open the gate, you get me. You can park the cars there, put in the garage and everything there. Get me open plan kitchen. Anyways.
But all I've had is porridge today. There's no food. Like, I actually need to go to the shop to buy something to make food.
Do you want to go get food?
Yeah, I don't think I'll survive. Because I think I've still got a good handful of missions left on this game.
I said he's had his porridge today.
Yeah, I've had
his porridge. How much do you weigh, by the way?
75 probably.
No way.
Yeah. I haven't actually lost much. I'm not eating as much because I'm not training. It's weird. But yeah, I'm retaining. I don't know. Yeah, but I want to finish this game today. I don't want to sleep again. I don't want to sleep again. I haven't finished the game. I want to finish the game today. I still can't end stream. So I need to sort food out. Otherwise I will not survive.
So what are you going to do? Order food?
Nah, I ain't got bread like that.
Okay.
I need to go Tesco or something.
So how are you going to go Tesco but not end stream?
I got the IRL thing. I can take stream with me. But that's an issue. There's nobody else. I don't really need to do too much. But I need to keep it running. About having your own family, kids, and etc. That falls into having strong relationships with the people I care about. But if I die alone, that's what's written for me. If I die with a family, then that's what's written for me. I'm accepting. I'm accepting.
Me, I've kind of put it on the cards in it. If by 32 we ain't got babes, like I'm finding one of my old little. You get me? I'm like, hey, listen.
Yeah, man.
I need a little you. Yeah. You get me? Plus,
low key. Yeah.
I'm the only man in my bloodline as well, innit? So
you got carried on.
So I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, you got carried on.
The wife thing, it's a nice to have, innit? Because I want to care and provide and give her a great. You get me? But if I haven't figured everything else out, it's just man. It'll be too much of a distraction. Like I need to be very centered and figuring myself out. But yeah, the little you thing, get a little son, get me. Then yeah, man.
He said, yeah, you want that family.
Yeah, it's got just the son, man. Son carry the heritage.
Like you don't even care about having a wife. You just want to.
Yeah, nah. Like I would want one. Like I would want one, but I want a son more than I want a wife.
Where'd you get this top from?
Primark.
Bro, Brian might be going crazy with the fits, man.
I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna.
They be going crazy with it.